Bonnie Tinker, as you probably know. I'm also a reporter for the Portland Alliance. I was denied entrance to your press conference a week or so ago, partly because I have been outside your office protesting, and that's the reason that was given to me, because I've been calling on you to support impeachment. I believe that you think that impeachment is just, that it is warranted. What you told me at the City Club Friday is that you don't believe it is possible, and that you don't believe the time is right. I'm here to say the time for justice is always now. I'd like to ask all of the people with white shirts to please stand up. Stand up so Earl can see you. And if you're holding one, stand up. Now, if you believe that impeachment is just and should happen now, please join us in standing. Earl. You are ready to stand for justice now. My last name is Tinker. You probably remember the story of Tinkerbell, who died, and Peter Pan said, "Clap if you believe in fairies." I want to ask all of you standing to clap if you believe impeachment is just and possible.
The reference that was made earlier this evening, this afternoon rather, about the economic meltdown, the housing and whatnot, this will be an area that we will be spending some time, those of you who are concerned about that, we will be spending some time on that this fall because that is another sort of tidal wave that's going to be hitting our community very soon. I appreciate the focus, the determination, the passion, and the courtesy that was shown, because I know that there are lots of people for whom it was difficult to constrain what you were saying in 2 minutes. I appreciate the courtesy that was shown to others to allow them to express their views, and I appreciate the courtesy you spent to share your views with me. We will be, I'm going to spend some time chewing on what you had to say. As I mentioned, we'll be putting out something later this week. I'll put it probably in the form of a blog after I've had a chance to put it in writing, so it's easier for people to sort of zero in on and make it less susceptible for misinterpretation. Two items that were referenced here are going to be, I think, the focus of some activity this next week. One being the control of these private contractors. I think you're going to be able to see some legislation, hopefully out on the table as a result of the movement. I've been having conversations with a colleague of mine, David Price from North Carolina, over the course of the last couple of months. It looks like because of the tragic front page events and finally the Iraqi government that we claim is sovereign pushing back, that it might actually be able to make a difference. And to a couple of folks who made very impassioned comments about the needs of the 2 million Iraqi refugees and another 2 million who are displaced internally, I'm getting a sense that the legislation we've been working on and has been introduced in the Senate by Senator Kennedy, and more recently the chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee, Tom Lantos, has been working on that, and I get a sense that something may be breaking loose on that. Two items to be looking for this next week. Thank you again for your courtesy and spending time with us.
Say something about impeachment. Say your comment on impeachment. represent hundreds, thousands of people out here.
I have already, if many of you have seen the statement that I have written earlier on impeachment, which some of you disagree with. As I said, I will.
All of us.
I will process what you're saying here this afternoon, and I will give you some feedback. I'm going to a memorial service now. I appreciate very much for being here this afternoon.